Hi everyone, welcome back to another video here at Adventures in Polishland. Today I will be sharing my 2018 makeup inventory with you. My collection is on the more minimal side, especially for somebody who has been a beauty blogger for almost 6 years now, and it is also now 100% vegan. So I hope you enjoy this video. I thought it would be a great way to share with you what my makeup collection looks like at the beginning of 2018. This video will also have a corresponding blog post that will be linked in the description of this video, so you can learn more about the products and my collection there. But without further ado, let's get started with the two primers in my collection. I currently have the Milani Prime Shield. This is a great primer for mattifying and also for pore filling. You can get it at the drugstore for around $10, and I think it does a decent job. However, I do think this container is a little bit small. It says you get 0.68 fluid ounces, but the container felt quite empty when it was brand new. I also have the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in the light variety. This is perfect for the summer months. If you have oily skin and you're looking to combat any additional oils, this is definitely the way to go. And I'm really happy having two primers in my collection, one for mattifying and pore filling and one for oil control. I currently have three foundations or face bases. The first is the Body Shop Tea Tree Flawless BB Cream in the shade 1, which is light. This BB cream isn't my favorite. I find that it doesn't really sit well on my skin, and that's probably because I don't have the skin type that it's really advertising for. This is suitable for blemish skin, and while I do get some blemishes here and there, I mainly have combination skin. So what I've been doing is mixing this in with my Kat Von D Locket foundation. This is one of my all-time favorites, but it can be a little heavy and a little bit drying, especially in the winter months. So when I combine this with a BB cream, it works really well. The newest addition to my collection is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I have the shade Soft Ivory. It's a little bit too light for me, but I can make it work, so it hangs around. I think this has a good formula. It's about a medium coverage, and I think it is ideal for any time of year. And like I mentioned, the Kat Von D Locket is one of my all-time favorites. Love this foundation. I'm trying to use it up though because I've had it for a very long time. You only need about 1 to 1.5 pumps to cover your whole face, so that's why it lasts forever and is definitely worth the $35 price tag. I'm happy with having 3 foundations in my collection. I would like to add a stick foundation because I love those formulas, especially for when I travel, but right now this works out really well for me. I only have one concealer right now. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Ivory. This shade is a little bit dark for me. This works really well for containing any redness on my skin, but it's not great for brightening, so I would like to add another liquid concealer to my collection that is perfect for brightening, but this gets the job done for right now, and I think it's a great formula, especially for the drugstore. Next up, I have my brow products. I have one brow gel from e.l.f. This looks pretty gross because it's near the end of its life, but this is $2 and you get 2 different sides. One's eyelashes and one's eyebrows, but you can definitely use them both on your eyebrows because it's the same formula. So this lasts me about 6 months. I use one side for 3 months and the other side for 3 months. Then I have my Holy Grail brow filling product, and that is the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the shade Taupe. As you can see, I have hit pan on this product, but I have used this for over a year now. This is the only brow product I've used for that entire time period, and I still have a ton left. So it's a great deal for the money. I believe this is $23, but as you can see, I already purchased a backup during a Sephora 20% off sale. So that way I'll be all set when this does run out. In terms of mascaras, I also have 3. I have 2 open right now. I try to only keep 1 open at a time because I don't use enough mascara to use up the entire tube within the 3 to 4 month period that you should use it. So I try to stick with 1, but I do have this Tarte gifted mascara. This was a mini size that I got in, I think, a Sephora perk or something like that. This is really nice. It gives a lot of volume and makes your eyelashes look really full, but it is at the end of its life now and it's getting quite clumpy, and I don't think I would repurchase it for the full price. My favorite vegan mascara is this one from Wet n Wild. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Length. I can show you the wand on this one. So it has a really nice skinny wand and it is at an angle, and that means my lashes get really long with these. Now, as the name suggests, this is the mega length variety. It does not give a ton of volume, but if you like really long lashes, this is the way to go, and it's only around $3. I've already purchased a backup during a sale at the drugstore that made this even more affordable. Now, I don't own a lot of eye makeup products because I don't wear eyeshadow or eyeliner on a daily basis. In fact, I don't even own an eyeliner right now. I do own one eyeshadow primer. This is from e.l.f. I actually got this as a free gift with purchase, but it is great. I think it does an amazing job. Like I said, I'm not an expert when it comes to eye primers. This is the only one I've ever used really, but it does an excellent job. It helps my eyeshadows become more pigmented and it doesn't make them crease. So I really like this one. These are the only eyeshadows I have. I have one palette that is all mattes and one that is all shimmers. This is the Matte for Matte 2 palette and it's really great quality. I have swatches up on my Instagram, so I will link that below for you. And these palettes are $10 each, which is an amazing deal. I think the quality is pretty good, especially when you consider the price tag. And here is my shimmer eyeshadow palette. This is the Prism palette in the color range Naked. I usually use just this shade right here, but sometimes I'll use this one as well. This is a great way to try out some shimmer eyeshadows. So these are perfect for someone like me who wants to have eyeshadows on hand for those rare days that I wear it, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on high quality eyeshadows because they just won't get the use in my collection. Next up, I have 5 blushes in my collection and they are all from the brand Tarte. These 4 that you see with the designs were all part of the 2016 holiday collection and I really love them. This one I also got as part of the No Shower Happy Hour kit that had a bunch of different products you could try in there. These blushes are amazing. I find that they give a really pigmented and blendable look, but they also look very natural on the skin. Of course, that depends what color you're using. Right here I have a bright orange, which is great for the spring and summer. And then I also have a really bright pink as well. But my go-to color is this one called Royal, and it is my perfect color. You can see I have a pretty sizable dip in there because I use this 9 out of 10 days. I would like to add a purple or berry shade to my blush collection, but for now I'm really happy with the size. And a little makeup hack for you is even if you only own a few shades of blush, you can mix the shades together to get a new custom shade for you. Next up, I have 3 highlighters in my collection. I have 2 from the e.l.f. Baked highlighter range. These are really nice because you can wear them dry using a brush and you get a nice subtle glow, but if you use a damp beauty blender, you get a more intense glow. The only reason these aren't my all-time favorite highlighter formulas is because these do have a bit of glitter in them, so if you don't want glitter on your face, I wouldn't recommend these, but overall, I really love them. I have the shade Blush Gems, which is a nice rose gold, and this is Moonlight Pearls, which is more of a cool toned gold. I recently got the Mary Luminizer. This is a cult classic favorite highlighter, and it is just beautiful. You can see I don't have too much use out of it yet, but I've been wearing it a lot. This gives a nice, really intense highlight. I don't notice any glitter, but it does have a really nice glow to the skin. The formula is amazing, and a little bit goes a really long way. So I'm happy that I finally picked this up, and I actually shared how I got it for free on my Instagram. I only have one lone bronzer in my collection. I'm not really a big contour or bronzer person. I got this e.l.f. Mineral Pressed Bronzer in a free gift with purchase. This is the shade Tan Toffee. It's a really nice formula. I don't think they make these anymore, unfortunately. I don't think the shade is perfect for me, but it works really well on those days where I do want a little bit more color on the face. And this also works really nice as an eyeshadow. So if you're looking for a nice warm brown eyeshadow and you have a bronzer in your collection that you're not using, give that a try. Next up is face powders. I have 2 loose powders. This is the e.l.f. HD setting powder, and this is the Tarte Smooth Operator. This I got in a little freebie kit as well from Sephora. This is in my current 2018 project pan. To be honest with you, I might be decluttering it soon. I first bought this because I wanted to try out baking, but I don't think this is a good powder for that because it just sort of balls up on my face and I have to end up brushing it all away. I've tried using this in a lot of different ways, but it just doesn't work out for me. I'm trying to use up as much as I can, but if it doesn't work out for me in the next month or two, I'm going to declutter it. I haven't tested out the smooth operator too much because I wanted to use up this one first, so I can't really give you a strong opinion on it, but so far I'm not obsessed with it. This is the e.l.f. Translucent Mattifying Powder. I've purchased several of these since becoming vegan because this was my new go-to setting powder. I think it's really nice. It's not as great as the Rimmel Stay Matte, which used to be my all-time favorite. And after this, I am going to try something new. You can see I do have a backup of it, but this is a huge waste of plastic. As you can see, this one is pretty much finished, so there's not a lot of product in it. But this is the only amount of product you get. You had a little foam sponge in here, and then you have a huge mirror. So the mirror is nice, but this bulky plastic for just this small little pan is really wasteful. So in the future, I'm going to try to find a mattifying powder that has a lot less packaging on it. I'm thinking of trying the Pacifica Cherry Powder, so if you've used that, let me know how you like it in the comments below. I also have one setting spray right now. This is the Urban Decay D-Slick. This has been my go-to for years and years and years because my skin gets very oily throughout the day, but when I use this setting spray, it helps a lot. I've had a lot of people ask me over the years if this actually works, and I do think it does. I would not consider this a miracle product. Your face could still get shiny throughout the day, and in fact, mine does, but it is nowhere near as shiny as it would be without this product. In fact, there are days where I have run out of this and haven't gotten a new bottle yet, and I can notice a huge difference in my skin. And I like this one a lot better than the all-nighter because this controls my oil more. Now, I actually have another setting spray in my collection that I forgot to bring with me here to film and show you. It's from The Body Shop, and I've only tried it once so far because I only like to have one product open at a time, but I'm going to try that one and see how it works because that one is only $7 full price, which is a lot cheaper than this one. So we'll see how I like it, and I will consider that setting spray when I show you the final tally of numbers for this video as well. Okay, the last category is lip products, and as you can see, I have a lot of lip products. I took out this little drawer just to show you how I organize my beauty products. If you saw my first makeup collection video, that was several years ago now, but I will still link it for you. I use these little drawers. They've lasted really well, no problems with them, and I think they're a great way to organize your makeup collection. But I have a lot of lip products. This is the one area of my makeup collection that I would not consider minimal, and that's because Zoya does send me all of their lipsticks for free as PR, and you can see I have a lot of them. So over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Zoyas that are already open and tested, plus 6 more that are new to my collection. I'm going to be making a lip swatch blog post using these very soon. I do like a lot of the Zoya lipsticks. I just don't wear a lot of pigmented lipstick on a regular basis, and that's why they add up on me. However, I only keep a Zoya lipstick if I know I'm going to use it, or at least I hope I'm going to use it, so there were ones that I decluttered and passed on so they didn't go to complete waste. Probably my go-to lipstick is the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare. This is in Touch of Pink. It's a great My Lips But Better color, and this is in my project pan for this year as well. And then I have also joined the Lip Sense train. If you don't know about Lip Sense, I will link a blog post for you in the description of this video that shares more about my thoughts. I currently have 2 shades, the first one being Caramel Apple, which I love. This is a gorgeous shade. And then I have First Love, which I wanted to love, but unfortunately it does not look good on me at all. But what I do is I mix this with Caramel Apple if I want to tone down Caramel Apple a little bit. And I do have the Glossy Gloss. This was actually sent to me by my Lip Sense rep, which was very nice of her. I will put her information in the description if you'd like to buy Lip Sense, and you can also use the code, I believe it's Christina10, to get 10% off. And here is the matte gloss, which is the one I use most often. I also have 2 other lip products here. This is actually a lip product remover from e.l.f. It's not very good, but I got it as a gift, and I try to use it whenever I have a lip product that doesn't come off. And then I also have the e.l.f. Lip Scrub. This is the brown sugar variety. I have mixed feelings on this. I feel like it does a good job, but it's not the best lip scrub I've ever used. But that is my entire makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what a vegan beauty blogger keeps in her makeup stash. I do consider this to be quite a minimal collection because I try to only have the products that I need or would want to use on a regular basis. Of course, if you would like to have a big makeup collection, that's great. I personally don't like to own excess products. I like to be able to own what I'm actually going to use up. And even I, with this many products, will never use up all of these to completion just because of expiration date. But that being said, I would love to hear from any of you. What does your makeup collection look like? Is it vegan, cruelty-free? Is it huge? Is it small? You can also let me know if you have any product recommendations for me. I'm always looking to find new makeup products, so whether it be drugstore or high-end, let me know in the comments what your favorite makeup product at the moment is. Now on the screen right now, I will write my total makeup products. That way I can film this video maybe in 6 months or in a year and show you how my products have changed. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I will have a blog post for you, so check the description box. That way you can learn more about the products and any sales and coupon codes that I have for you. If you're new to my YouTube channel, I would love it if you could subscribe. I typically post planner videos here, and I'm trying to get back into doing that whenever I can find the time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.